Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Brian.
I'm Babe.
And welcome to this, short episode of Thaifoodies. For those of you that follow our channel regularly, you'll know that we just had two quite long videos about our trip to Pattaya and Jomtien. Now, just in case you don't want to watch those whole videos or you didn't get a chance to, we thought that we would come up with a quick summary of the top 5 things to check out when you're in Pattaya. Now, of course, this is our opinion. These are 5 things. There's literally hundreds and hundreds of things that you should be checking out when you go to Pattaya, but these are things that we think are interesting, and if you follow our channel, that you will think will be relevant to you. Now, starting at number 1, and again, in no particular order, we visited a great soup noodle shop when we got to Pattaya in the morning. What was the name of that shop, babe?
ต้มเลือดหมูคุณศรี
And they make some pretty amazing soup. We had a pork noodle soup that morning, right? Very light.
tasty.
But they have many combinations that you can have there. And it's so quick and so inexpensive. The noodles that we had were only 60 baht per bowl. And we were kind of on the go, but we could have had many of them. I think it's a really good value either in the morning, lunch, or dinner. You should definitely check that place out when you're in Pattaya. On to number 2. Now, our number 2 place that you should be checking out is not particularly Thai, but it is nonetheless very good. It is La Baguette, and this is a coffee, pastry, bakery
and
shop.
food. Yes. Yes.
Very nice.
Actually, they have one branch in Bangkok.
Right.
Yes, but first place they open at Pattaya, and the bakery, coffee, beverage is very tasty in front of Woodland Hotel.
Right. And we stopped in there right after having noodles from the number 1 spot we just talked about, and Babe loves this place so much, and it turns out we all love it very much. But it was funny because we were just gonna have a quick bite while waiting for our hotel room, and it ended up that the portions were so huge. We had an absolutely scrumptious berry waffle with many different kinds of berries. The sauce so sweet, and the waffle was wonderfully cooked, and the berries were nice and tart and sweet. And then what turned out to be a very big portion of beef lasagna, which was absolutely yummy. And then the coffees were great and everything there. We didn't even get a chance to really delve into it. They have many different kinds of cakes and desserts, depending on the time of day that you go. It's a wonderful place to check out if you like that kind of food. We certainly did, and we highly recommend it. On to number 3. The number 3 spot that we visited was definitely very Thai and definitely all about Pattaya. It was
Rimpa Lapin.
Now, if you've ever been to Pattaya, you probably already know about this place.
Yes,
it's very famous and very cool Thai restaurant that's kind of situated on a little bit of a cliff. And what they've done is they built out a big dining area.
Corner view of beach.
That looks out over a very nice sea and coastline view.
And many seafood, Thai food.
Super fresh, super delicious food that we had. One thing though, and we found this out, we arrived in Pattaya on a Monday. We tried to book a table that night and we're told that they were booked for the entire week. That's crazy. But anyway, you should definitely go there and book in advance and ask for a table that's on the lower deck that has the best view. I'm sure while I'm narrating now, we're showing you a shot of where we sat. Now, we had to go there a little bit early in the afternoon so that we could get a table to show you guys what it looked like. But in the evening, it's a little cooler. The breeze is blowing. The lights along the coast of Pattaya are lit up, and it's an absolutely stellar, kind of romantic experience with some super good food. Absolutely visit that place when you're in Pattaya next time. Number 4 on our list is the pagan whistle. We visited the Jomtien location. There's more than one location, and it's quite famous. Definitely not a place that I would say is authentic Thai food, but it's authentic British food, pub grub. But I think the Pig and Whistle takes it to a whole new level. The food we had there was excellent. It was extraordinary. The portions were massive. They were just huge, and they were not that expensive. It was like maybe less than $10 US.
And tasty.
2 big pork chops and mashed potatoes.
Yes.
And I mean, it was just lovely. We ended up with pork chops and bangers and mash and,
Fish and chips.
and a wonderful fish and chips. This is a great place to go and have some drinks with your friends. It's absolutely stellar pub grub. And they have Thai food there as well. You can order as Thai food, whatever you want. Friendly environment. Very laid back, very relaxing. I think one of our favorites when we visit Pattaya, and we'll definitely be going back there, and you should too when you visit the Pattaya Jomtien area. Now, the last place that we visited wasn't like a restaurant per se, although they do have a restaurant there. We didn't get the chance to visit it. It was
Silverlake.
Silverlake. It's a winery. And it turns out they actually make some really good wine there. It is a beautiful place located maybe about 10 minutes drive south of Jomtien. If I've got it wrong, I'm sorry. This lake, they've created what looks like a bunch of Tuscan villas. And there's a huge vineyard and it's green and beautiful. They have a tour that you can take. You can buy some fresh 100% grape juice.
Yeah, and some snack that made from grape, like for example, the grape jams and some cracker.
Right.
By wine, and they have another side that have a restaurant.
Right. Yeah, a big restaurant actually. That place gets a little busy as well, although it's not just the restaurant but the winery, but it's huge. It's a massive place. It's a great spot to just come, walk around, look at the vineyard. It's not something that you get to see every day when you're in Thailand. And especially once you get out of Bangkok, if you live there or whatever, it's kind of like a breath of fresh air to see all that greenery and everything. It's very, very pretty and a great place to check out. Next time we go to Pattaya, we'll definitely be checking out the restaurant.
Yes.
Because I hear really good things and we're going to love to try some of that. But wonderful Italian food while we're there. So be sure to check that out next time you go. Now, we're gonna wrap up this list, and we hope that you found it entertaining. But before we go, we want to tell you about the place that we stayed when we were in Jomtien. It's the White Sands Beach Residences. Now, this is not a hotel per se. It's a condominium building, 37 stories, very, very tall. But you can rent rooms for short or long stay. And the thing about the rooms that we really liked is, one, they're huge. We stayed in a 2-bedroom executive room.
Second is very cold.
The air conditioning, stellar. No problems with the heat. The thing that we, the Thaifoodies team, really loved was the balcony. They had a huge balcony that had an absolutely stellar view of the sea. And we spent most of our time when we were there sitting out on the balcony, drinking some wine from the Silverlake Winery where we visited before. They have a huge kitchen
that Brian can cook.
That I can cook, although I didn't really. And they have a nice little but very good restaurant downstairs. If you're going to come to Pattaya for a long stay and you have a family and you want to have a nice big area, especially for extended family, whatever, you should check it out because the beach there is super, super clean and they have a wonderful pool. It's worth checking out. That's the White Sands Beach Residences in Jomtien. We hope that you enjoyed this little video. Again, I'm sorry if you've already watched our other video and you knew all about this, but for those of you that didn't, we hope that you found it entertaining, or at least informative. We want to ask you a favor. Please, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And please leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. We've gotten over our 1,000 subscriber mark already. Thanks everybody. You guys are awesome. We're going to keep working really hard and growing the channel. And it's all because of you guys. Until we see you next time. Bye-bye from Bangkok.